Alrighty, the next chapter, boys and girls, is from my diary. It's written on a leaf, and we notice that it's written in cursive, so feel free to read at home with me if you can read in cursive. In the previous chapter, Thea was named leader of the group, so let's get going and see how her leadership is going. Okay, it says, "Dear Diary, I am writing on this banana leaf because there is no paper left. It took us 3 days to build our hut under the big tree. What a project! We all pitched in, with Thea squeaking out orders like an army general. I think she's getting a little too into her job as leader, but that's just between you and me, Diary. I do not want to end up on bathroom duty, or worse. Speaking of bathrooms, we built one in our hut. We made a giant wooden wheel to run the water up from the stream. Of course, Thea and Trap are forever fighting over who gets to use the bathroom first. In fact, I can hear them screaming right now. Everything is different on this island, but those two never change. Goodbye, dear diary. I have to rush to the kitchen. Tonight it's my turn to wash the dishes. Yours, Geronimo. P.S. I have realized that an adventurous life is definitely not my cup of tea. Oh, how I miss my comfy, safe home." All right, so that is an idiom, boys and girls. Say idiom, okay? In that last part of this chapter, it says, I have realized that an adventurous life is not my cup of tea. So that has nothing to do with tea, nothing to do with a cup. It just means what? That, an adventure is really not his thing, right? So we have lots of things that aren't our thing, and we would say they just aren't our cup of tea, such as maybe folding clothes is not your cup of tea. Maybe homework is not your cup of tea. So what was that chapter mainly about? What was the tone of that chapter? Geronimo was writing, and he felt how, right? So we ask ourselves that, and we know that he's kind of sad. He's ready to go home. He's not having a great time. He doesn't really like the adventure. So that's what it was mainly about. Geronimo is not having a great time, and he's ready to go home. Okay? Alrighty.